Hi, my name's Barry Parisien. I'm a denturist and the owner of the Parisien Denture Clinic in Windsor, Ontario. And the very first thing I wanted to say is thank you. Thank you so much for all the support that you've shown me on this channel. It has by far exceeded what I ever thought this channel would be. If you haven't already, please take the time to subscribe to the channel and also like this video. It helps out with the YouTube rankings. The reason I started putting videos up on YouTube was that I'd get a lot of my own patients coming in asking about how dentures are made, because most people think about or can visualize what they see when they are in the dental chair. Where they're talking to you about everything. We're taking impressions of your mouth. And then people never see what goes on in the lab as far as for how the dentures are made. So I thought I'd make this video and I'd direct them to my YouTube channel so that they could see some of the steps for how dentures are made. And so if you haven't seen that video, please take some time, go have a look at it. I hope you might learn something. And so I put the video up, and then I made some other videos just explaining things because I thought it might be a good idea just if other people could learn about some of the things that I do in my office that might be different from what other people do. Shortly after, I started getting emails and phone calls from people from across North America, either asking questions or asking, can I come in to see you to have my dentures made? And so again, I wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much to the people who are willing to make that sacrifice, to take the time and travel the distance to come see me to have their dentures made. It really is an honor to help everybody. And that there is one of the things that I guess I could say is one of the great enjoyments of this profession, is that you get to meet so many nice people and you also get to help make people's lives better. Most of the time people come in to see me and they are coming to see me normally for a reason, because their teeth aren't that great. So it really makes my day. It makes my job very enjoyable, gives me a lot of pleasure in what it is I do for a living, to be able to help so many people eat better, smile better, talk better. So again, thank you so much. Now, what I wanted to do was I wanted to start making some new videos. Because the last video I made was probably about 5 years ago. Our personal lives, my family kind of got derailed about 5 years ago. And it's back on track now. Things are getting better. We also have a young family. And so those of us who have kids know that you can't always do the things that you would like. So I'm feeling like I have a little bit more time on my hands, that I'd be able to make some more videos for everybody. And so one of the first things I would like to do is I would like to start making some videos on questions and answers, because I get questions all the time, whether it's on the videos on YouTube themselves, whether it's over email, everything. I get questions all the time from people, and I would love to answer some of them for you. I can't answer all of the questions that everybody might have. Unfortunately, don't have the time to respond to every single person. But also some of the questions that people ask are great questions, and I wish I could answer them for you, but because some of them are very specific, and it might be like something somebody is asking me saying, my dentist is saying this tooth needs to be extracted. Does it really need to be pulled? Do I really need to get a denture? That's a question I can't answer for a couple of reasons. I'm not a dentist, all right? I don't do any extractions. I don't do fillings. I don't do any surgery in the mouth at all. I am a denturist. Denturists are prosthetic specialists. We are denture specialists. That's what we do. Second of all, I can't see somebody's mouth to be able to say what's going on. So those kind of questions I unfortunately can't answer. But for any of you, if you have a more general answer, saying, you know what what happens if I get my teeth extracted? What are the next steps after that? Or anything else about dentures that you can think of. Please ask away. When people get into having to wear dentures, especially first-time denture wearers, it is overwhelming for a lot of people. There's a lot of different options. A lot of people might not be getting all the information up front, and they find stuff out afterwards. So I will try to answer the questions that you have so you can go into the procedure being the most informed that you can. And going back to my video on how dentures are made, I wanted to just maybe answer a couple of questions on that video that I get asked a lot. People leave comments on the video itself. People will email me about it. And so here are a couple of the biggest things about that video. That video was made for the general public. All right, it was made as a brief overview for the laboratory procedures for how dentures are made. It's not meant to be a video, an instructional video on how to make dentures. I get a lot of people saying, I'm making my own dentures. You didn't show this and you didn't show this. Or I am going through schooling right now, either as a dentist or a dental technician or a denturist, and you didn't show this part of it. And they're right. There are a lot of parts in the fabrication of the dentures that are not on there. Basically because I skipped over a lot that I personally didn't think would be very interesting. It wouldn't translate well to an interesting part of the video. And let's face it, there's parts in the video that are there that get pretty dry. But yes, there are steps that are skipped over just so that you're not sitting there watching an hour-long video on how dentures are made. And again, it's not an instructional video on how to make your own dentures, because I get people all the time asking me, where do I buy the materials? How do I set the teeth up? So those are questions that aren't going to be answered in that video at all. It's, again, a general video for the general public, just a brief overview on how dentures are made. So anyways, guys, thanks again so much for the support. Thanks for watching the videos. If you enjoy the channel at all, please take a second to subscribe. Please also take a second to like the video. It's a big help getting through YouTube's algorithms, and I hope to see you all again soon.